Welcome to today's show with Phil. Let's get together and talk about the issues affecting today's society. Let's pull up a chair and sit down and have a discussion. All right. Well, today's discussion we're going to talk about is, I probably talked about gaslighting and verbal abuse, mental abuse of some sort that I've endured, and actually made me a stronger person today from back then. So I want to this title of this video will be an autobiography of me, Philip Scott. All right, some of y'all know me by Phil Scott. I'm the one and the same person. All right, started in 1992. I just graduated Thorndale High School on May 29th of 1992. I walked the stage. First, I thought about dropping out. And several people in my family that cared for me, and they dropped out. They don't want me to follow their path. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? I only got a few months of school left. I said, you know what? Since y'all threatened me, I'm going to go ahead and just finish this out. I'm going to go ahead and get it over with. And I still remember that music playing in the background when the band was playing. And I walked out. One or two people congratulated me, and everybody else got congratulated. And the former classmate that I went to school with, I told him, slow down. We just got out of school. You got a bright future ahead of you. You need to quit going to parties. Get away from those parties. That something bad's going to happen. I said, you need to slow down. You're not going to make it. Something bad's going to happen to you if you don't listen to me. Did he listen? No, he did not. As time ticked on by, I started applying for jobs. I was a young little kid out of school, and I went to apply for a job in Taylor, and got hired. I don't know. Let me look at my phone and see what day it was. I don't know what happened. It was in last part of August. I just got hired. All right. The former classmate got killed in an alcoholic fatality in 1992. All right. I was in state of shock. I just lost a good friend of 17 years. I was close to him. He was like a brother to me. I was close to him. At the new job, I've got threatened with knives. I got told if I don't pick up speed, I'm going to get fired. I got screamed at. I had 3 members of management hovering over me, screaming at me, verbally abusing me, mentally abusing me, gaslighting me. It was horrible. Let me tell you something. They kept me there at that same job till 3 o'clock in the morning. I got mistreated. And you know what? I had people fight my battles because I was vulnerable. I was in shock. All right. So from then to about right now, um, I was in denial. I was in a state of shock. I was there, but I was torn to pieces emotionally. And sometime in September, I went to the funeral, be a pallbearer. That was the toughest part ever. And then in the future funerals, start being pallbearers. And until that one day, I got asked, will you be a pallbearer? I said, listen, I'm tired of carrying dead bodies. I'm tired. I am tired. I need my rest. All right. And, I worked in Taylor biggest part of the time. I worked for another manager, and anyways, still going through the shock of one of my friends getting killed in an alcoholic fatality. And finally, I made a phone call to Georgetown in about 1994. And Georgetown, Texas, still got a piece of my heart. I love Georgetown, but I live in Milam County. And there was a man who made the biggest impact in my life that worked for J.M. Cash Incorporated. That man had been laid to rest a few years ago. He helped me through the toughest part of the grieving process. He helped me. He basically became a second father in my life. And I remembered him telling me, love your mom. One of these days, she ain't gonna be there. Love your mama. Let me tell y'all something. When I lost my good friend of mine in 92, it created a rift between me and my family. I butted heads with a lot of people, and some people I did not butt heads with. Okay? Now, looking back in those early or younger times when I was younger to right now, I've seen a lot of mistakes I made. I used to work 5 or 6 different jobs. I kept myself going. I kept busy. I would get up about 3 o'clock in the morning and stay gone till about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. I was never home. All right. I was always gone. Those years, I missed them years, but the fun was there. But I want to say this. I used to depend on people to take up for me. Now, let's go ahead and fast forward to 2003 when I first got on the internet. I was always looking at adult websites and all these general stuff. I had dial-up, and I built my first computer in 2001, I think, or 1 or 2. I don't know which one of them years. I got so involved in that, and actually witnessed a lot of things that actually happened, and I'm like, whoa. I mean, I built many devices by hand. I used to go to these forums and read what other people have similar problems and so forth. I learned on my own. I'm self-taught. Nobody taught me anything really. I'm self-taught. Then I went to work at a cafe and I learned how. And somebody in my family told me there would be no future for me working in these kitchens. Let me share this with you. I've been well known to make chicken fried steaks, cobblers, and there's some I haven't even perfected my recipe on. That's one of the King Ranch chickens, a casserole. And I like to cook, all right, so to speak. And I want to emphasize um, that it's been really rough. And then one day, I forgot what it was, but one day came to where I got down, I sit down to myself, I thought to myself, I said, you know, I can't live my life depending on people to fight my battles. I'm going to have to fight my own battles one of these days. And the day came, and I was being intimidated and bullied by the same bosses. And one day I turned around and looked at him straight eye to eye and said, let me tell you something. You can go ahead and fire me or whatever. I was looking for a job when I got this one, and when you hired me, I was looking for another job. And that person just, let me tell you, I fought fire with fire. And they said, whoa, wow. Yeah. I started taking up for myself. And prior to me losing my mother last month, I worked at another place in Georgetown. And let me tell you, the people there are great people. It was the length of commute, and the team was great. And I recall this one special female that I worked with. She told another person, I got to stand up for myself. And you know, I have a heart for her. But I'm not going to name her in this video for security reasons, for personal reasons. But she has a piece of my heart as well. But she knows I'm talking about her. And I thank you very much. And the GM that hired me, that gave me the chance, he is also in my heart. And I got a place for him. I know he will hire me back in a heartbeat. I am very humbled to know that the door is open when I need to go back. They taught me to stand up for myself, and let me tell you what, I did do that. And I've gained respect from other members of management. And let me tell you, when I left that one place, the other manager wanted me to work for him so bad. People know my work ethics. And I will work with the manager, I will work with the team to help serve customers. That's my goal in life, to serve people. Get them their products, get it out fast. I just want to get it out fast in a timely manner. That's my goal. That's my goal in life, is to serve other people. My goal in life is to work with a team and tell everybody, I'm not the backbone. I'll say we all are the backbone. We are all the main components of this engine that produces results. I give credit where it's due. I can't take all the credit. It takes people willing to pull together to make stuff have good things happen. And let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. While working at this new place, um, I was talking to my current GM. I said, if you have a mama, make sure you have insurance. You're going to thank me later. Or get this funeral program to help cover the cost. You'll thank me later on that. And the amount that I paid on, this few weeks ago, what's the amount that you had to pay for a major home project? I'm not going to say what it was for. All right, I'm just going to say it was a home project. So he knows what I'm going through. I appreciate having an understanding manager. I appreciate having understanding shift leaders. I pray to God that they do not have to go through what I went through. I don't wish this on anyone. And just to be honest, I am almost a half a century old. Okay. And I'll probably skip some major severe events in my video story. I did it to shorten the video span so I can share with everybody. Um, this made me who I am today. And some of my nephews and nieces that mean a lot to me. They love their uncle. And I asked them, I said, what kind of person am I? They said, I'm a man who takes no prisoners. I feel honored. I feel honored being told that. Since my mom has been laid to rest, I want to try to cheer everybody up that's going through some things in their lives. If I can make one individual smile, I already done my job. Just to be honest, I already done my job. If I can make you smile, I already done my job. You know what I'm saying? And if you need someone to talk to, you need someone to, talk to, I'm willing to be a listening ear. But what you tell me will stay with me. I promise you. I love you very much. And remember, if you have a mama, go and love her now. Tomorrow isn't promised. Next 10 seconds isn't promised. You can tell, tomorrow can wait. What if she passes tonight? And you're going to be left with that regret. See what I'm saying? So, during the last days when my mom was alive, she would grab me, she would hold me on, she was telling me her final goodbye. She would not let me go. She took her fingernails and dug and pulled me close. She knows she was leaving. But you know what? She's no longer in pain, no longer suffering. She made it to heaven. She made it to the other side with her husband. There's no more tears. There's no more pain. There's no more horrible worldliness stuff that's going to hinder her. She's walking on the streets of gold where the roses never fade. The water is so crisp and clear. When you drink the water, you never get thirsty. The fruits, every tree of good health is over there. She can eat and never get sick. And she can serve God on the throne day and night where He becomes the light. So I just want to share my story to be an inspiration to others. Sometimes bad things go wrong. No one can predict it. No one can stop it. But sometime in life road, you will bump into someone who understands and been there and done that. And some of these younger uh, Gen Zs and millennials, I do connect with them. And some Gen X, I do connect with them as well. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a circumstance in life. Really, I just, and I asked one out of the blue. I said, "Do I make a positive impact in your life?" And she turned around and told me, "Yes, you do." And I was just blown away. Seriously. I listen. I used to work with a bunch of minors. All right. I look at them as my fellow coworkers. Sorry about all that noise. I look at them as fellow coworkers. That's it. I said, Philip, I need this. Philip, I need that. I said, come on, let's go. Let's go take care of our customers. You got a job to do. Let's go ahead and let's take care of our customers. Then when I left that job, due to, I guess, bad management relation, but I left on 2-week notice. I went somewhere and dined out, somewhere to sit down to myself. And one of the minors, now an adult, spotted me, said, "Are you Philip?" I said, "Yes, I am." And anyways, um, it stunned me that um, I can make a difference in people's lives. But I just want everybody to know this. What one does in their lifetime reflects either the good or the bad. Depends on the individual. Personally, myself, I want to see good. I want to see good in everyone. I want to see good in everybody. I want to see success. I just want everybody to succeed. And they can look back and say, hey, that guy just inspired me to being the best. That's what I want the most. I seek that the most. And that's the true person I am. I want to see everybody succeed. And when they go look at me, you know what? He motivated me to do the very best, to be the best. And that's what I want in everyone I come into contact with. You see, it's very interesting how people recognize me out of among the crowd as one who made a positive impact. And I went shopping at HEB. A new employee stopped me. Said, "Are you Philip?" I said, "Well, yes." "How are you doing today?" He goes, "Well, you made an impact in my life. When I worked with you, you were not so uptight. You were not so strict. You were actually fun to work with." And I replied to the person, I said, "Let me tell you something. This is how many times you get to live in this lifetime. We have to make every second count." That's what I told him. And he agreed, so to speak. So I'm just sharing. I try my best to make a positive impact in people's lives. And I'm hoping that this video will help people understand where I came from 92 when I graduated to where I am right now in 2022. And I hope people can learn from me on this video. All right. I just want to be an inspiration to those who need it. And thank you very much for listening. And I'm looking forward to hearing your comments. Okay. And to be honest, united, we can change each other's lives and other people's lives too for the better. Just remember, we only live this many times in our lifetime. We only live this many times. We have to make those seconds count. Don't you agree? Let me know in your comments below, okay? Thank you for watching. May God protect you and keep you from harm, and you have a good day. Peace.